Talk about people selling themselves as objects and how the world is unhappy with the view that they get. The big one, you look on social media. I'm making this quick so it doesn't take too long to listen, but it is my opinion. And it's not really a rant, but you hear a lot of people, especially females, sorry females if this offends you, they complain like, all guys see us as objects of lust or whatever. Well, unfortunately, a lot of those women that complain about that portray themselves as just that. You look around, you look at old Instagram, Facebook, Tinder, Bubbly, Boobly, whatever it's called, TikTok, all them things where people post videos or selfies of themselves. Well, that's what they portray themselves as. And as people continue to look at you on those websites or social media apps, and that's how you're building your brand. So you got this female that constantly takes photos with a lot of cleavage showing. I don't care if she's smiling. I don't care what's in the background. I don't care if she got a new little puppy. Oh, look at my new little puppy Scooter. Isn't he adorable? If you're holding that thing next to your cleavage, that's all that's going to be seen. And what happens is the first time a female, yes, this is kind of an attack on the females. What happens is that first time a female posts a picture like that without knowing it, and all of a sudden she gets likes. She goes back to observe, and she asks herself, I wonder why I got so many likes. She's like, oh, hell, my cleavage is showing. Well, it has been researched, and supposedly from Harvard, which I think they're a little too left-wing. Anyways, it releases a type of dopamine, or dopamine in general. I don't know if there's multiple types, but it releases dopamine, which causes people to crave or need more likes. So when they find out how they got a like, they're like, oh, hell, I need more. It's like a drug. So they found out it was a cleavage shot. So you know what, that next time, here comes some more cleavage shots. It doesn't matter what they're trying to take a photo of. There's going to be a cleavage shot. Oh, here we are again. Look at me make this meal. And over the head shot down, now you can see the cleavage and then you can see the noodles. You don't have to have cleavage with your gosh dang noodles. But what it does is it causes people to be like, man, that's a nice rack. Well, there's the likes. They're liking it. They're liking it some more. And it becomes an addiction. People are so into these likes that they continue to take these photos. Well, unfortunately, the more you do it, that becomes your brand. And that becomes your image. That becomes how everybody views you. Is now you are an object of lust. And that's how they view you. They don't care about your personality. They don't care what you do in your fun time. They don't care what kind of food you eat. All they do is they look you up because they want to see that cleavage you constantly post. It's like some of these female iFit accounts constantly on advertisements on like Instagram. I mean, you could see it all the time. They put that front leg forward. They put that back leg back. And they're posing. Well, they do that just so their butt can stick out more. Now, sure, it gets follows from females because most females want a bigger butt. So as they pose like that, it makes that butt look bigger. But you're wearing them yoga pants, you're going to have guys see that like, man, what an aspirin. Instead of saying the dirty word, so like, man, that's a big old butt. So then they look through the other ones. That's when they start getting these likes. And there that dopamine kicks in. Man, they really like me posing. They must like how I work out. No, they like your figure. And that's what you become. You are an object of lust. You're viewed for your body, not for your opinion or your personality or the things you enjoy. So when you decide you want to start complaining, nobody likes me for me. They only see me as a piece of meat. Well, no kidding. That's how you sell yourself. It's not okay to see people like that. But that's the brand you've given them. That's the image of you that they see. So after so long, even if you do get on there and you speak your opinion, they don't care what you got to say. Now, the same sex might care a little bit. But if you got these perverted guys looking at your Instagram because you were showing cleavage or you got a big old butt, you can say whatever you want. They don't care. They're there to look at you. You're an image. You are a piece of meat to them. Because that is how you sold yourself. You done it all so you could get likes, and now it become an addiction. It's really hard to turn that off and change it. Now you look at some of these porn stars, I guarantee you, after they get done doing all this porn for so long, like Jenna Jameson, I think that's her name, I don't care if she got into daggum Congress. She's a porn star. Anybody's been on Playboy, they're porn stars. So even if they try to change the world, at the end of the day, oh, look at what this porn star's doing. That's their image and that's their brand. That's how they sold themselves. So the next time you complain that people are just seeing you because you're a piece of meat and you don't like it, really think about how you're selling yourself on social media and how you're depicting yourself. Because it may not be how you feel inside, and it may not even be really you. You may not even be a sexual person. For all I know, you could be a virgin. But at the end of the day, you're selling them on something. And when you sell it, that's how they're going to view you. If you don't like it, fix it. And that's just reality. Sure, I mean, guys do it too. You can look at some of these bodybuilders, people, these guys in fitness. They'll get on there, oil themselves up. They get this nice dark tan to help show the grooves in their skin better. That's what bodybuilders do, supposedly. And then they get on there, they get a pump going. That way their veins are showing. And then they talk about lifting this, and this, because they enjoy the likes too. People crave it. It releases a dopamine, and people like to be wanted. They like to be happy. But eventually, people want more than just a like. And they've already sold themselves as an image. And that's what they are. So, anyways, that's it for the day. Well, that's it for now. Hope y'all have a good one.